Hi, I'm Lisa and I'm from the Pretty Sweaty Stuff Yoga. So we'll start in a nice comfortable seated position, whatever feels good for you. I've got a block underneath my sitting bones, just to help ease into the hips. If you don't have one in hand, you can also use a cushion. We'll close down the eyes, sit nice and tall, and just settle on inwards. Taking big inhales. Easy exhales through the nose. Nice soft breath. Whenever you're ready, gently blink the eyes open. Take your time, we'll meet in a downward facing dog. Finding that nice slope along the spine. Inhale, lift your heels nice and high. And as you exhale, bend into the knees, get the belly to touch the thighs. Keep pushing the ground away from you to keep that length in the spine. Press through the fingertips, then drag the top of the mat towards the feet as you gradually lift the pelvis back up, downward dog. Feel free to keep the knees bent if you've got tight hamstrings. Inhale, lift your heels high. Exhale, pivot 10 toes towards the left, maybe bending into the knees. Inhale, rolls you through center. Exhale, pivot 10 toes to the right. And then coming back through center, downward dog. Inhale, float your right leg up. Exhale, roll the hip open. Inhale, lift high into your left toes. Exhale, right foot steps between the hands. Lower the left knee to the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms, send the chest forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then begin to bow down halfway. Sweep the arms forwards as you lift your left knee off the ground. Keep wrapping the right hip under and find length along the spine all the way to your fingertips. Press down on that right foot, stand to the top of the mat. Tuck your left knee in, right elbow to your left knee. Slowly step your left foot back behind you, reach the arms out. And as you exhale, stand to the top of the mat, right elbow to the left knee. Inhale, release. And as you exhale, crunch to the top of the mat. Press down that right foot, inhale, lifts you all the way up. Exhale, tree pose. Left foot to the inside of that right leg. Just make sure it's not on top of the knee. You can always tap the left toes to the ground. And we'll come to interlace your fingers behind you. You can keep the arms bent. If it feels okay, we can extend into the arms. Standing nice and tall. Inhale, returns your left knee to center. And as you exhale, we'll open up to a half moon. So spin your body open towards the left. Right fingertips underneath your right shoulder as you extend your left leg in line with that left hip. If you feel like the floor is a bit too far away from you and you're scrunching into the side body, you can also place a block, a chair, or even use a wall to lift that floor up to you. Keep rolling the whole body open towards the left and keep flexing into that left foot. Then bring your left foot next to the right foot. Tap the foot with your left hand. Inhale returns you back to your half moon. Reach your left arm towards the ceiling or maybe bring it to the hip. And as you exhale, bend into your right leg, get the belly to touch the thigh. Slowly step your left foot behind you, pivot the toes out, Skandasana to the back of the mat. So squatting low. Do your best to bring the left heel onto the ground, so you might find that you're not as far down, but that's okay. Use your inner thighs to lift you all the way up, warrior two. Nice long stance between the feet. Front knee stacks on top of the ankle. Flip the front palm up, reverse your warrior. Left hand down the back leg. Right arm sweeps up and over. Inhale picks you all the way up. Exhale, frame out your front foot, step back, one leg plank. If it doesn't feel good, lower the left knee to the mat. Shoulder stacks on top of the wrists and really engage into that left quad. Lower halfway down. Inhale picks you all the way back up, one leg plank. Exhale, three-legged dog, right leg towards the ceiling. And then slowly release the foot behind you, downward dog. Other side. Inhale, float your left leg up. Exhale, roll the hip open. Inhale, lift high into your right toes. Exhale, left foot steps forward between the hands. Lower the right knee to the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Squeeze inner thighs together as you send the chest forward. Draw the belly and the ribs in as you bow down halfway. Reach the arms out in front of you. Right knee lifts up. Press down on that left foot. come to the top of the mat, left elbow to the right knee. Inhale, release your right foot behind you, reach the arms out in front. And as you exhale, stand to the top of the mat as you crunch. Inhale, release, step the right foot behind you. And as you exhale, left elbow to the right knee. Draw the belly in, lift all the way up, arms towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, tree pose. Right foot to the inside of that left leg. Remember, not on top of the knee. Interlace your fingers behind you. Keep wrapping your left hip under and stand nice and tall. Inhale, returns your right knee to center. And as you exhale, half moon. Left fingertips finds the ground underneath the shoulder and spin your whole body open towards the right. You can keep your right hand on top of the hip or maybe reach it towards the ceiling. Again, don't be afraid to use props. Think about stacking your shoulders and hips on top of each other here. And then hover your right foot next to the left foot and then tap the foot with your right hand. Inhale returns you back to your half moon, and as you exhale, bend into your left leg, get the belly to touch the thigh. Slowly step your right foot behind you, pivot the toes out, Skandasana to the back of the mat. So again, do your best to keep that right heel grounded. Squeeze the heels together as you lift all the way back up, warrior two. So your stance here should be about one leg's distance apart. Reverse your warrior, right hand down the back leg, left arm sweeps up and over. Make sure you're not adding in a back bend. Slowly lift all the way up, hands to the mat, one leg plank. Again, doesn't feel good, lower the right knee to the mat. Take a deep inhale, exhale, lower halfway down, squeeze the elbows in. Inhale, lift up, exhale, three-legged dog, left leg lifts up towards the ceiling. And then coming back to your downward facing dog, 2 feet behind you. Inhale, roll forward, find your plank pose. And as you exhale, lower the knees to the ground, tabletop. Shoulder stacks on top of the wrists, knees about hip width distance apart. Inhale, drop the belly, pull the chest through for your cow pose. And as you exhale, push the ground away from you, back of the heart towards the ceiling. And then inhale, drop the belly, pull the chest through, look up. Exhale, round the spine, drop the crown of the head towards the ground. One last time, inhale for your cow pose, pull the chest through. And as you exhale for your cat, really round the back, push away from the ground. And coming to a comfortable seated position here. Closing down the eyes. And just relax your whole body. Relax the breath. Maybe using this time to show appreciation to your body. Being thankful that you have this short amount of time to move today. Being thankful that you have a body to be able to move. Taking big inhales through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Staying here as long as you need to. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my practice with you. With love and gratitude. Namaste.